Welcome back. This is the second game that I'm going to be casting here today for the ReGen Invitational. This is going to be between Team Skyarch and Team Modo Miracle. Skyarch is going to be in the left and your blue. Modo Miracle is going to be ahead on your right. Again, very similar to the last match. This is Cursed Hollow. We are still in the round of 16. So I mean, it's same map, same rules, best of one, same map objectives, all that kind of good stuff. The question will be, kind of how does this team play it versus the noon game played it. Again, after this one, immediately following, there will be a game at about 2 o'clock Eastern, give or take a couple minutes. It depends how long the teams take to get in. But from there, we can get going too. So let's look at the bans that people are hovering. This is the second time in 2 matches that it looks like Tyrael may be the ban, which is quite confusing to me, to be honest. I mean, apparently these guys know something that I don't. I must be behind on something or another. Oh, never mind. Looks like we lost somebody. Oh, yep. Is he coming back? Oh no, so internet went out. Okay, so they do have the rules do say that there is a time break, so I mean, he should be good with about 10 minutes or so. So I know you guys just got happy and saw the stream. We will probably have to hit the be right back to see if he comes back or not, and get this game set up and all that good stuff. Okay, good, it looks like he's coming back in. Okay, cool, we won't even have to hit be right back. If he just jumps right back in now, we'll be okay. Dun, 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 dun. Man, just when things are getting excited. But now the thing is, Modo Miracle knows they were hovering Tyrael. Hey, Mamby, thanks for the follow, buddy. Oh, nope, nope. They're trying to get him in. They're trying. They're trying. That theme is from Backyard Football and Game Boy SP. Oh god, I haven't played that game. It's been so long since I even played Game Boy SP. So that'll be interesting. Oh man, so maybe I'll try to avoid hitting it because it looks like he was in. The question is how long will it take him to stay in? I don't want to hit be right back if you guys are here, but it'll be interesting to see how the chat goes. What you guys think? What you guys thought of Game 1 if you saw it? Game Freaks again took that against Lurk Patrol. So they will be moving on. Again, just checking the time here. So there is a timer of about like 10 minutes. I think is the timeout, but we will do the 15-minute timer from game start and see how that should be handled. Worst case scenario, we'll reach out to Murda. Again, he's the one running this tournament via Team ReGen. So he will definitely know for sure. Justice for some OP. Oh man, the question is how does this play out? I'd like to see him come back. I'd like the game to go on, man. It's good. I miscast him. We're about a week and a half away from, or no, probably closer to 2. We're 2 weeks away from season start for season 4 of NGS. So it's nice to kind of shake off the dust, get all ready to go and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Hey Viggo, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the channel. You are sitting here because during draft, one of the members of Team Skyarch had to, his internet apparently dropped out, and it was actually Skyarch himself. So they're trying to figure that out, figure out what's going on. It is fix. Okay. Hey, cool. So apparently he reset his internet, so he should be back in about a minute, which wouldn't be too terrible. I think the flip phone Game Boy was the SP. Was it? The Game Boy that I used to have, that I swear I'm the only person that ever bought one, was that stupid Game Boy Micro that was like this big. You know, but I love that thing, man. It was a good thing, and this is, you know, giving away my age a little bit, but I was in college when it came out, and it was one of those things that it was fun to, like, hey, if I'm bored in class, I was putting that thing out, and it's so tiny at that point that, you know, you're kind of able to get rid of it. But I had an SP, I had the Micro, the DS, 3DS, you know, Switch, all that good stuff. I'm kind of a Nintendo fanboy. Sorry about this. We hill pissed. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, as long as I get moving. I mean, my big thing is I got that 2 p.m. game, so I want to make sure we have enough time to get that started on time too. So we shall see. This is gonna all count towards our like 10-minute oops period, I think. Because now we're almost 15 minutes late from where it should have started. But you know, what can you do? Stuff happens, right? Oh man. Hey, Hero Physio, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. But man, now I'm missing all the old Game Boy Advance games. I have to download an emulator or something to get the ROMs on my phone. Bust out some Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Rip. Oh, lordy. Lordy. I hate to see it. Same here. What can you do? Oh, man. It's been a rough time for both the games I've casted here for the Invitational here today. You know, we had to, you know, get started late both times. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. So I'm excited for this. I think it's a cool event, and I wanna cast these games. Also, I can't be too late. It's my mother-in-law's birthday this weekend, so we're going out to dinner. And if I am late, my wife will kill me. I used it in advance. The SP was the best ever. SP was a good system, man. That thing was like, nothing broke it. You know, I swear to God, that thing could be thrown across the room, and, you know, the screen could fly off. You would just pick it back up and be like, we're good. Oh, man. Okay, we may have to... Oh, hey! Hey, Vega, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Gotta build that follower stream. I'm at 160. I'm trying to hit like 200 or so. That's probably fucked up. Slide switch. Okay, so let's get back in here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, man. Oh, I forget what I was saying. I'm terrible at this. When I see you, Power Grid, birthday. Oh, yeah. Trying to, like I said, like 160-ish followers. We should be at like, I got like 3 or 4 of you guys today, so we're like 163. Trying to hit 200, and then I'm going to start working on those subs for those sweet Smithel emotes. All kinds of fun, man. They're the same ones from the NGS Discord. It sucks is they only limit how many you can use when you become an affiliate until you get like a certain number of subs or something like that, or hit partner. So I'm never going to be partner status where I can have like 50. But, you know, I do like the ones that I have. You know, we have to switch them out, get rid of some of the normal faces, change them with like the Smith puking face, all that good stuff. I was confused on the delay. Hey, first, thanks for the follow. Secondly, it was the tournament. That's why. Yeah, there's a 2-minute delay on stream. That is why you're going with on. So to prevent stream sniping. It runs in all NGS matches that way, so it's relatively normal. But that is the delay. That's why we do it. Anyway, so let's talk about the ban. Obviously, the Tyrael. Hey, Fox, thanks for the follow, man. Anyway, Tyrael gets the ban again. As I said before, the internet crapped out. Kind of shocking to me. I don't know what's going on, why Tyrael's been banned left and right. Unless you're really trying to prevent a dive comp. But with the Genji's a little bit more what I expect to see. Genji's a great hero. He gets the resets, all that kind of good stuff. So getting him out of there is always a good idea, because if somebody in the enemy team has a very strong Genji player, there's not much you can do about it, to be honest. You really have to just build healthy, so you can't give him any kind of resets, anything like that. But he's a good hero, and so it doesn't shock me that we see him get banned out. Hi, stream. The players say hi. The players say hi. 5 seconds. First pickup is Blaze. So Blaze, in my opinion, is one of the best heroes in the game right now, and this is coming from somebody that's never played him, but is a support main and gets sick and freaking tired of Blaze just diving through a line and hitting you, and then you're just done. You're just stunned for an hour and a half. Between Bunker giving out the armor, providing basically like a cleanse, where if anything comes out on you, like last rites, anything like that, you can just jump in, stay alive real quick, clear that off. So Bunker's a great ult. It just is very much team dependent on knowing to use it, and then surprisingly, how to get out of it. I always laugh at the people that jump into a bunker and they're like, shit, how the hell do I get out? There's a button prompt to it. So I'll have to see how that goes. But, for the most part, it's a pretty good thing. Let's see, so 13 seconds on the next two pickups. I'd like to see a main tank picked up and a damage dealer. One for each tier. Yeah. So I have like the 5, the 10, and the 25, all that kind of stuff. But so Garrosh again, Hanzo. So Garrosh is, not only did we see him last game, but like in all my Hero League games, my Team League games recently, I've seen so much Garrosh. He is coming very much back with a passion. I mean, he is a good player. He makes a lot of plays, but he kind of fizzled off for a while after they reworked him and how his abilities work. But again, maybe similar to the Tyrael, maybe I missed something somewhere in a patch note. But both of them are coming back with a vengeance. I'm seeing a lot of them, and they are very good at kind of taking advantage of somebody that makes a misclick or bad play, gets out of position. So you're punishing mistakes as opposed to going for a super big engage. You're sitting there going in saying, I want to stop this. You're a little too far forward. I'm going to stun you. I'm going to throw you, and then you're going to get deleted. That's interesting. Also, Styx is in chat. Whenever I'm done with my 2 o'clock game, I'm going to host him. He's going to be hosting some games here too. Check him out. Jump over there if you guys want to continue watching the tournament. Anyway, Tracer Malfurion being picked up. So Tracer's good. She has a couple good counters right now. Especially, whenever Varian basically comes in with a level 4 now. Varian, not alt. Tracer, I think, is just going to be dead in the water, because taunt from 4 on is going to be problematic for her. But still good play right now. They can still very much determine if they want to use Blaze as main tank or offlane. Malfurion is probably one of the better supports in the game with Stukov. So I'd expect them, if I was Team Skyarch, to maybe ban out the Stukov. That way you're kind of getting a little bit of a support choke. That they have a tank, they have a DPS. Alex Strauss is a great support too. I personally am terrible with her, but I'm working on it. But I think the Stukov would be a great ban, just because that way if Tracer gets in, they can't silence her and prevent her from blinking out or something like that, because Tracer is so squishy that a silence just destroys her. So we do see the Stukov ban. We are now at a minute for the side of Modo Miracle again. Modo Miracle is going to be in the red. Team Skyarch is going to always be in the blue here. You obviously see it whenever we switch to the in-game cams. Each team will be labeled, but in case you're wondering who's who right now, that's what it is. So again, let me see. So they need to pick up a support. I don't want them to use a support for their last pick. This should be a good flex player. Preferably even their solo lane, because then you would know if it's going to be Blaze or another solo laner you're going to be up against. So you can kind of pick to counter that accordingly. So I think they need to grab, if Garrosh is going to be main tank, they need to grab 2 damage or damage support. Sorry. If he's going to be like a double frontline situation, support main tank or bruiser or something like that. and then a different solo lane or something, or flex. Okay, so we do see main tank Diablo, secondary tank, engagement maker, whatever you want to call him, is going to be Garrosh. And Alex Strauss is going to be the support, which we did see them thinking about banning out, but they ultimately did not. So they're going to have tons of stuns on the side of Modo Miracle, which is good. But right now they're not really showing anything that can super follow up a Diablo dive. So unless it's very much going to be strictly for like a Garrosh stuns, Diablo goes in, pushes, gets another stun, or Diablo walks in, flips, and then pushes away. They're basically just going to be tossing people from Team Skyarch all over the place if they play it the way that they want to play it. We'll have to see. I love Garrosh. Just toss my teammates into the enemy base and laugh at them. I was playing a game, what was it, 2 nights ago, and it was actually against Professor Bobo in NGS. He was playing with some randoms, and their Garrosh just got tilted and threw their Nova right into our team just to kill her. It was the best thing I've ever seen. We were like, why did he throw Nova? We asked Bobo, and he goes, trolling. So, yeah, Garrosh could troll hard for sure. Tychus Leoric being picked up, so I do expect to see Blaze as the main tank. Leo is the offlaner. Maybe Tychus is another solo offlaner. And then you can sit there and leave Tracer and Malfurion just to roam as need be. Support the lanes that they need to support. Tracer obviously able to get places relatively quickly, get in, get out. But she doesn't have a lot of like super squishy people on the back line that really suffer from her. Like, you know, that have no escape that she can just kind of stick to. So I think if they kind of keep that up in this regard here with their flex pick, that's going to be a good situation. Not really tons of good wave clear I'm seeing right now. You know, Hanzo could do camps. You got plenty of frontline potential. Alex Strauzer could probably keep you healed up. There we go. So Falstad's going to be pretty good at clearing waves. Get that global ability going too. He can also take camps if need be. Assuming he goes Brab, I don't know if he's going to go that or not. So not bad. If I had to place money on who's going to win strictly based on a comp standpoint, this one's tough. There's pros and cons to each. I mean, I would say maybe Team Skyarch. Only because you flip the Blaze, it's not so bad. You flip the Leo, it's not so bad. And they are very much depending upon kind of flipping people all over the place. But it could essentially be anything. You know, it's going to be a tough call. So I don't know. I'm curious as to how it's going to go. I'm real curious as to how it's going to go. But if I'm going to be forced to make a call, my call is going to be Team Skyarch has the better comp and is a little bit better to win this. Because Tychus, he could chunk down the Diablo, the Garrosh, relatively safely. I don't know how I feel about the Tracer pick. She's good. I don't think she's gonna get as much value as probably they were hoping for against the comp that they're going for. Oh no. Is somebody having internet problems? We're all kind of frozen. Hopefully I'm not the one having internet problems. That would suck. I don't think so, because everything else is running fine. There we go. Everybody's moving and grooving. We're feeling good. We're happy. Skyarch's in. He was the one having problems before. Maybe it's Tychus. Come on. There we go. The hamster's moved and we are in game. So let's sit there and talk a little bit. So Team Skyarch. Skyarch is going to be playing the Leoric here. We have Samsonite on the Blaze. We have DiMaggio on the Malfurion. Tychus is a bot? That's who disconnected. So, oh, he's back. Okay. M8 is going to be on Tychus. And Sershawn Sheep is going to be Tracer. No, Frost. GG. Murad. We actually go back in here. So Murad is playing Hanzo. Fox is going to be playing the Falstad. Kriv is going to be playing the Alex Strauza. Zombie Chris. Who is that we have up there? Garrosh. And Hosmouse is going to be the Diablo. Oh man, everyone's game crashed. You guys on land. Oh man, this game is struggling. And I don't know if we'll be able to make that 2 p.m. start. Hopefully that team doesn't mind a late start. Because we're already at 1:30-ish. And we'll go. Go good. It seems like they're talking in here. I assume we're good. Can I pause? Let's see. Oh my god. One of ours crashed again. Oh man. Well guys, I apologize. This isn't the most entertaining match to watch that I've streamed. We've had a disconnect and a crash during draft. We've had a disconnect and a crash 1 second before the game even started. So okay. So we'll see.
Welcome back.
Okay,
Hero.
so we're getting started.
Fight.
Look at this, man. The game starts. Everybody's happy. We're all here. Oh gosh, this is not a good luck meetup here. So Diablo does end up flipping out the Tracer. He's just going to back out a couple feet, but just enough to get out in safety. Both teams fighting 5v5 here in the mid lane. I'd anticipate people to start moving towards lanes now to get soaked. Because if they can get ahead of this early, they're going to be in a pretty good spot. The question is going to become, though, you know, who soaks for the side of Team Modo Miracle in the red. Looks like Diablo's going to be going bot, Falstad top. Falstad you'd expect, Blaze you would expect. Diablo's a little bit tough. Again, I think I'd almost rather have, I guess Hanzo has to be there. That's tough. I mean, that's a tough call. But I guess, you know, they're doing what they can, but Tychus could just rip through Diablo if he really wants to. So Diablo's going to have a little bit of problems, I think, bottom in the long run that he's going to have to deal with. So we do see in the mid lane, it looks like Team Skyarch is basically doing a pretty solid job at just kind of keeping mid lane under pressure. Hanzo already going for the camps that are up right now. Again, we don't see the tribute spawn too early in this right now. I mean, they did change this back a couple patches ago. So it could be a little bit early. There's not as much of a rush to get it done at the 2-minute mark. But it seems like that's just kind of muscle memory to people. But it's one thing that you definitely don't want to be giving up lane XP or soak to do that. So Tracer and Malfurion doing the same for the side of Team Skyarch. Which is then going to put Leo in a little bit of a bad position. He's going to get kind of chunked down just a little bit. But Malfurion's now going to be coming back in, healing him up, giving him a little bit of heals that way. Blaze versus Falstad in top lane. Blaze having a little bit of a problem healing him up in his self-fire. But Fox doing a pretty good job at kind of just poking him and chunking him down. Bottom lane, surprisingly, Diablo hanging out better than I thought he was going to be. I expected to come down here and check, and he was going to be pretty chunked. The person having the most trouble looks to be Skyarch. So we do see the flip come out, but the Tracer obviously able to recall and just get back to where she needs to get to, which is pretty good. I mean, if they keep playing it that way, they should be fine. Surson Seep now making his way down to the bottom lane to help out the Tychus against the Diablo. Maybe help clear out these giants, you know. Maybe secure a kill or at least scare out the Diablo. The problem with this is now Team Skyarch has 3 members in the bottom lane. That's going to be a little slow to get to that objective as compared to Modo Miracle. Modo Miracle obviously having 3 people just mid that are going to be making their way back up. They can position real aggressively and get this done if they want to. But Team Skyarch is just deciding, hey, look, it's fine. It looks like we're going to give this one up and just continue to try to push in this bot lane. Is that going to be a good strategy? I don't know. We're going to have to kind of wait that out and see. But Modo Miracle needs to get on this. They have clearly the man advantage. All they have to do is zone out the Blaze, and I think they can easily do that. Looks like they're going to try to just cash in the bottom lane here, Team Skyarch, just by, you know, getting this early game XP. So if you kind of think of the structures as like an XP bank of like, hey, here's XP you can grab on the map that's easily available, but when you use it, you lose, kind of speak. That's fine. So they're trying to get an early game advantage and lead on the structures and the XP that way, as opposed to maybe soaking lanes and getting these early tributes. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I would have loved to see them do something. But look at this, man. Garrosh is just hanging out, hoping to get a pick. Nobody knows he's there, but Tracer just going back and clearing. Garrosh sees that the bush is there, trying to be safe. Diablo sits there, you know, not able to dive in, make anything happen. Should be going to be spawning here in 12 seconds. Skyarch's in a okay spot. We got both of the tanks with Modo Miracle in the bottom lane, so no frontline pressure or damage soak available. They're coming up. It's 1 second. It's going to be too late. They spent way too long down there. I don't think you want both of your tanks together like that in the bottom lane. Maybe in the mid, because then you can go either way when it pops. Bottom lane, you can see when it spawns like that, you just have no chance of getting there. And you knew it was getting there too. You know, with the change that happened a couple patches ago where they show where it's going to spawn next relatively early. You know, you shouldn't have been like, hey, let's move all of our tanks in the exact opposite way. Like, we know this one's going to spawn there. So it's an interesting strategy call. I don't know if it's going to play out the way that maybe they want it to play out. But we do see the middle bruisers being taken right now for the side of Modo Miracle. I like that call a lot. In fact, so much the other team does it too. So they're going to take their middle camp too. So we're going to see counterbalance pushing in both directions. You see the thumbs up tag coming out from Skyarch. Blaze Falls said till still top.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice.
XP even. Both teams doing okay. Nobody's died. Zombie Chris and Kriv are not going to be able to clear this as well as the other team. Falstad able to fly down obviously whenever he needs to. It looks like they're just going to do the thing now where they push the lane, give this one up to Skyarch. You know, and try to maybe get a little bit of that mid lane pressure so they have 10s for the next one. It's interesting. These teams are playing interesting strategies of, you know, what to give up and when compared to kind of what I'm used to seeing. I guess it just seems like Modo Miracle is just hoping to play the long games and just say, hey, look, we want to hit 10s first, and then maybe fight for the next objective because they have to, now being a, you know, 2 out of 3 completed for the side of Skyarch. Is it going to work in their favor? That's the ultimate question. I mean, they have no well top, so that's nice for Team Modo Miracle because Skyarch's going to have no way to go back and heal. It's on the side of Team Modo Miracle. And they now have no fort to retreat back to thanks to Falstad. If I'm Skyarch, I'm giving this one up. Yeah, I think they should have given this one up and almost just bossed. But everybody has 10s. Let's see what we're looking at. So we do see Dragon Arrow, Apocalypse, obviously, Mighty Gust, Cleansing Flame, Warlord's Challenge. Tracer goes down thanks to the Garrosh, giving them a 5v4 advantage. Modo Miracle should be able to secure this one. I do not think that Skyarch wants to push in on this, but they do. We see Leo using March the Black King. There goes the APOC. Cleansing Flame coming out, keeping the entirety of Modo Miracle healed up. And Hanzo takes it. So we do have a 2v2. Ghost Leo's going to be coming back up. They could have almost just hung out here and just tried to kill him. But I don't think that they wanted to do that for some reason. They're instead just going to clear the Giants in the top lane. Take's continuing to push down the bottom lane against Fox. Fox pretty low. Probably going to have to full back relatively soon to get anything done. It's relatively a slow game, so we do see 2 quests completed right now, the Blaze quest and Tychus quest, and boss is being started by Modo Miracle. So risky call with everybody on the side of Skyarch basically up in that top lane. Tracer tries to come in, gets sent out, gets onto the point though, almost steals it. Oh, Modo Miracle's in a tough spot. Modo Miracle loses, so they sit there and they do the boss. All of them fall for it though. Falstad not up there. Oh man. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's real bad. Because now here the tribute's going to be up right as they come up. Fox has to go back, not enough health. Tychus is going to take it, and they're just going to walk this down. They could easily get through the top fort, into this sidewall, and possibly a keep on this. They really... This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough fight. I mean, that could have been a real crucial mistake from Modo Miracle. Falstad, no, you're too late. Falstad flies down. He's going to now have to Mighty Gust just to save himself against the Tychus. Look at this, man. Boss pickup. Fort coming down too. Curse, so there's nothing firing on the boss. Nothing. Minions have 1 HP. Man, this is at least keep wall. This is at least keep wall. Dragon coming out from Alexstrasza. Gonna do her best to kind of push them away. But I mean, that's not too long of an engagement. They can just disengage that relatively quickly. Boss at about 50% health. There goes the middle keep wall. Cleansing Flames coming out too. Dragon coming back down. Dragon now still also up. Dragon's now down. Just regular Alexstrasza. Blaze dies in, gets a good stun. People just kind of hanging out in fire. Keep is going to go down real fast. Oh man, this is tough. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in and we're already down to keep on the side of Modo Miracle. They are going to have to step up their game somehow. And look at this, man. Look at this. A solid wave bottom or mid lane. They continue to team. Skyarch is just going to start pushing that down. Make something happen. Do they get through the wall? So they do get through the wall. Get down both towers, leaving Keep completely exposed. But they cannot let Modo Miracle get the next tribute. They need to keep this advantage. And it's going to be very kind of good and easy to do. Because consistently now, Modo Miracle is going to have to start going back and defend out this top lane against catapults, which is kind of a pain to do when you're only 10 minutes into a match, is always be defending against catapults. So, kind of a tough break for Modo Miracle. They went for the boss. It was definitely a risky call with everybody being up and not knowing where they were, except for 3 of them top lane, which is exactly where you were. And your Falstad down here, so you couldn't even Mighty Gust them off if they came in. But the Tracer play to get in there and just delay it for that half second so the rest of our team can get in was probably the play of the match so far. Mid lane, both camps pushing down, both have the spell power. Looks like the entirety of what's it called? Team Skyarch is just going to come in, clear that up, continue to start pushing down with it. Obviously, again, no keep wall here to defend it. If they want to walk in as 5, they can, but Blaze is going to be late to the party. He was getting camped, along with Malfurion. Yep, Malfurion there too. So they have no healer. They're missing kind of one of their good engagers, but that's not really that big of a problem. They're sitting there. They got the spell clear. Falstad does have gust up. He could gust them away should he need to. There goes the silence in the back line. I don't know who he was trying to hit with that, but nobody was near him. So I think that was just a wasted ult on the side of Malfurion, maybe a misclick, something like that that we don't know about. March of the Black King coming out. Dragon is out too, trying to land as much damage as she can. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. We do see the heal coming out from Alexstrasza, trying to position aggressively for her team to get in. Zombie Chris getting real low. Going to be able to secure the kill on Skyarch first. Does not fall. We see a 5v4 situation appearing. This could be the turn that they are looking for. Tracer's going to get down and start that channel first. Does Falstad have fly? If Falstad has fly, he could maybe get there in time. He does. He flies in. It's going to be just enough to delay it out. He is going to be able to get away, but almost no health, so he's not going to be able to continue to engage, I think, as much as he wants to. He gets slowed from the Leo, who's going to get basically a cooldown on his death timer. Modo Miracle now in a real bad spot, all low against the entire, basically full health side of, what's it called, Team Skyarch. Blaze Bunker is out. He gets that armor as he comes out to help secure that. Skyarch in the back line by himself. Does March the Black King, gets himself healed up and out into a good position. Oh man, this is rough. There goes Garrosh. Leo's trying to channel. Is he going to get it in time? No, he does not. Hanzo sits there and basically tries to throw something in to get the delay. Gets it again. 80 health on that Leo. That's gonna be it. So Team Skyarch able to delay this out. Great job on their part. Team Modo Miracle in a bad position. And look at this, man. They had to go back because they got Giants pushing in. They got Caddis pushing in. You know, Hanzo just has to worry about clearing that up. I'd love to see Skyarch think about their boss. But obviously, Tychus says, hey, I'm a little bit low. He sips up and now goes in. He was considering going all the way back, but I'm glad he didn't. I think that was a right call. Very much think the right call.
The choice is simple.
And here goes the first boss. Team Modo Miracle has to understand that Skyarch is going to be coming to try to come up and contest this. They're not going to have enough time to get their boss done. I hope they don't think about that. But they do. So they do sit there and trigger out the boss. Oh man, this is risky. This is risky. This is risky. The Gus is used right now. They get it. Okay, so we do see a boss pushing both lanes. The difference being is that this boss has to get through a fort and everything. The bottom boss is not. So essentially, if Skyarch just delays out the game here, boss is going to win it for him. APOC comes off. We do see one member get stunned. It's just a Blaze. Alex Strauss jumps back up, tries to heal her team, provide a little bit of damage from the skies. Is it going to be enough? Nope. Nope. There goes Zombie Chris. Oh, Zombie Chris staying alive. Blaze coming in, standing in the fire, keeping himself alive. Zombie Chris gets low, but manages to get back out as that Garrosh. For a team that has two flippers, I am not seeing a lot of flipping happening on the side of Modo Miracle. You know, it seems like Team Skyarch is basically just hanging out and doing what they want to do, delaying everything out. And look at this. Get out. Just give them tribute. It's not worth fighting. Not worth fighting, Modo. Not worth fighting. It's not a curse. You have two people real low. There goes Tracer, going to try to secure that kill. Gets taunted by the Garrosh. Not going to be enough to kill. But look at this, man. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Modo Miracle now, they just need to push to 20. If 20s get taken by Team Skyarch, who's taking this out, Bruiser Camp right now mid, that's going to be it. So they need to soak, they need to do what they're doing, and just make plays happen. But they cannot engage, or if they're going to engage, they need to fight it right now underneath their core damage, potentially try to kite them over here so taking shots from two sources. But Skyarch playing smart, gets back out. Looks like they're thinking about this camp. Nope. Nope, they're just going to play it safe. So Skyarch right now just trying to also get the 20s first. Here's going to be a curse for them. If this curse is picked up by Skyarch, it is almost guaranteed GG. So, because they would have Caddis pushing against 1 health minions. There has to be a good engagement by Modo. They have to call targets. Garrosh a little bit farther out from this team. Diablo's a little bit too far back too. They need to go in and make an engagement. Get a couple flips. They can't continue to just kind of hang back and just get poked to death. Diablo, why are you behind your tank, Diablo, or your healer, Diablo? Get in there. They need your health pull. They need your health pull. Oh, man. Modo Miracle gets 1 kill on the Leo. APOC comes out, hits the Blaze. But we do see the silence from the Malfurion. Garrosh goes down, so it's 4v4 right now. Sursaw and Sheep goes down on the Tracer. Oh no, it's going to be the curse. Oh no, it gets delayed. It gets delayed. Holy shit. Tyga's going to sit there and just try to delay it. But the Alex draws a gust. Oh, but they're going to have to send somebody back still. They're going to still have to send somebody back. Oh, no, I guess not. I mean, when their minions spawn, it'll be close. Okay, so they do send the false dead back just to be safe. I mean, it looks like they're going to push this top lane up here. And maybe try to take the key. Yeah, they may not have had to send that false dead back. They would have taken some core damage, but the minions would have spawned, cleared it out. Looking for vision. They do see the vision right now. They're going to try to take a keep for keep. That'll eliminate some of this pressure on the top lane, so they only have to worry about keeping one lane clear. Oh, man. What a good fight picked up by Modo Miracle. Oh, man. Oh, Leo gets low. There goes the APOC. Doesn't hit anybody. Or anybody of value here. Garrosh is mid. He is up. They need to get back out. They are now down against a full health Skyarch. There goes Search on Sheep. 3v3 at this point. Alexstrasza going to come down and heal up the Diablos, but she can. Good throw by the Garrosh, helping him get out. Solid team play. Alexstrasza goes a little bit deep. Gonna get a little bit of a heal here since nobody's following in. But man, look at that. And look at this bottom lane. So there's a lot of XP to be gained there, but it doesn't really matter. Everybody's at 20s now anyway. But that keep got chunked down pretty low. So Modo Miracle, man, they made a pretty solid last fight for your life effort there. And tried to stay in this game. Oh, man, they were on the ropes. I wish they would have stayed here and just sneezed on that keep one time and just finished it off. But I understand why they had to get out. But gosh, that was tough. That was a tough call for them to have to do. Whew. Okay, so now here comes the question: is if Skyarch again? I still hold firm by the fact that if they get the curse, it's over. But if they go for curse, and Modo Miracle knows that, and they know that, okay, maybe we can't fight it, maybe we're in a bad spot, things aren't looking good, do they send somebody just to try to go top and backdoor or something like that? Because then you would force the entirety of Skyarch at least back, so they can't do a strong push with full 5. They do jump in, get a whole bunch of flips and taunts. There goes Leo again. He falls. So Odin comes out. Oh man. Oh, Skyarch. Skyarch now on the ropes. Modo Miracle finding their groove, going to continue to push in. Falstad barrels through the terrain, gusts them back into the fight. There goes Tracer, there goes Malfurion. So basically you have one tank and one DPS. Oh, but look at this. Oh, can they beat the race? Can they beat the race? Oh man.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Blue team's core is
Oh man. Yeah, they should be able to beat it. If they just all focus core, this should be game. Modo Miracle may come in and pick us up. Zombie Chris. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Team Winions versus Modo Miracle. Modo Miracle's gonna lose. Modo Miracle's gonna lose to the Winions. Oh no. Oh no.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Oh, Diablo's up. Luckily, his Soulsbit's not going to be enough. The Winions do it. They made a push. They made a push and it didn't work out. This is going to be it. This is it. This is it. Oh, man. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Man. Okay. Well, GG's to both. Team Skyarch does win it thanks to the Winions. Modo Miracle has now been eliminated. We will be moving to the next round in about 10 minutes. I'm going to hit the BRB screen again. Stick with me. I'm going to see if we know who's playing in it yet. It is going to be Jailbait versus Guy Gems. So again, it's going to be about 10 minutes from now. The map has changed as well. We are going to be going to Dragonshire. So it should be a good game, a little bit different. Stick with me, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks, guys.